Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. We are in Hanoi, Vietnam, and this country is known for its amazing food.
Absolutely. We've had a awesome time trying out all the different foods here and it's been delicious. The flavors are amazing. So we can't wait to take you along and show you some of the different places that we've tried.
So let's go. So we are trying out these rolls. Um, they are, you really got to pick them up with your hands. So So these are Pho Cuon, which is kind of like a form of a spring roll, but these have, you can choose them different kinds. We got the beef, but there's like duck, there's egg, and different things you can have. Um, the sauce, exactly, it is like a vinegar-based sauce. Mm. Okay, that's really good. I love how fresh the greens are in there. Really adds a pop of flavor. The beef is nice and tender. This is really, really good.
They're really good. I added a little bit of pepper and some of the kumquat to this sauce. It added a little bit of spice to it, but the flavor is really good. Actually, the beef is delicious, and the greens, like there's some cilantro in there, I believe. I mean, it's really, really good.
So another dish that we got that we were watching all the locals get is this beef dish. So it's a stir-fried beef with these like deep fried rice puffs. So great flavor with it, that deep fried, um, really really good tender meat with all these greens in it. This is really really yummy. And these little puffs, oh, super light and airy in there with a nice crunch. So this goes well with all this meat. This is awesome.
Mm. Oh man, the flavor in that stir fried beef it's really good. There's a spice to it too. Mm. I gotta try the puff. In these puffs, there's some sauce at the bottom, so those are going to be really delicious that are soaked in the sauce. That crunch with the stir fry goes so well together, and the flavor is really really good. And to drink, we got this jasmine and kumquat tea. So not only do we have the kumquats that are ready to go, that are you can squeeze all over. The flavor of these is really good. There's a citrus, and they do smell like they also smell and taste like an orange blossom smell. So these are really really good, and they're very commonly served here with all the meals that we've had pretty much here in Hanoi. I'm sure in Vietnam as well. But this jasmine and kumquat tea is really really good. So, big surprise, we are at a coffee shop. We came to Cafe Jiang. It's in the old quarter of Hanoi, and we came here to try their famous egg coffee. So it's beaten egg yolk is what it is, and the story goes that at the time, back in the day, milk was expensive, and they came up with the idea to beat an egg yolk. Eggs were not as expensive as milk, and that was the replacement. And so it's coffee that's served at the bottom, and then a very very thick, um, heavily beaten egg yolk. I have mine all stirred up already. So you have to stir it and make sure that you get all the coffee stirred up from the bottom. So yeah, that's really really good. This is gonna rank up there with some of the top egg coffee we've had.
We are in love with this coffee. We actually first had it in Bangkok and we thought it was really good, but of course, nothing beats having it here in Vietnam. Such a thick custard, as you can see. Mm, oh my God. It's so creamy, so thick, but then you get that coffee mix in there. Really, really good. And one of the things that I love how they serve this, because the custard can be a little on the cool side after when they're whipping the egg, they serve it with a bowl of warm water so that so that the whole coffee can stay nice and warm. And I like that a lot. Love this place. The coffees are about 40,000 Vietnamese dong, I believe. We're gonna double check that, but that's under $2 per coffee. Incredible value. So this is our second time at this restaurant, and what they serve here is the beef pho. So it's all meat, and it's got all these greens on there, noodles that they blanched right before they serve the soup, and then the meat that goes in there. The meat is just so nice and tender, just yummy, yummy meat. And of course, at the table, there's always the little garlic mix and also the chilies and even another hot sauce there. All of these ingredients just goes together so well, and of course there's also the lime.
And we got an order of these breadsticks as well, these fried breadsticks that we always see people having with pho. We haven't had them yet, so we've been very, very curious. So I'm sure they're going to go really delicious. The last time we ate here, it was excellent. And then the weather warmed up a little bit, and we've been like less attracted to having pho. But since it cooled down, we're really excited to have a nice hot bowl of soup.
Yeah, it's cooled down now. As you can see, we're wearing our sweaters, so this is perfect.
It is. It's perfect. And this place is so good.
It's so good. The service is just simple. You just come in, you just tell them how many bowls you want, and they serve you the bowls that you want. It's just awesome.
I just glanced back at the price. I'm actually not sure how much the breadsticks are, but each bowl of pho is 45,000 dong, which is less than $2 per bowl. And these are not small. These are large.
Yeah, this is dinner for us.
Yeah. So
we love this place.
It's a bargain, and it's just all locals. Once in a while, we see a tourist here and there, but it's a local spot.
Yeah, we got stared at a little when we walked in because we were like the only foreigners here, but it's all good. The broth is so simple and clean and just delicious. And then of course you add the meat and the noodles, a little bit of the heat from the chilies that I added to my soup, and all these yummy greens, just like this, spring onions, I guess.
Spring onions, and I think it's like a cilantro in here, and the greens here in Hanoi have been all awesome. We really enjoyed them, and it smells so good when you walk in here too. This has just been boiling all day long. It smells so good. Part of why it's so amazing.
So we are at a coffee shop called Highlands Coffee. We've been wanting to try this place for a while because this is one of the brand of coffees that we've been buying to make coffee at home.
It's actually, I looked it up. It's a local Vietnamese coffee chain.
But what's cool about this place is that it's like a boat. So we're on the second floor of the boat looking out to the lake. So the views are awesome. So we were so happy we saw this place and we thought, perfect. We are going to have coffee here because the boat is just so cool, overlooking the lake. And then what's cool about the lake is that you have all of these paddle boats. And there's tons of people out today using the paddle boats. So the views are awesome.
They're like swan-themed boats, and you can rent them. I don't know if it's by the hour or half hour, but we're going to check that out afterwards. But you can rent them and paddle around the lake, which is really cool.
So we are having iced coffees with condensed milk. So this is mine, but they were having a special offer today where they were offering a free scoop of ice cream. So they couldn't pass on that.
I never say no to ice cream. So.
And this was under $4. It was like $3.80, so about 50,000 Vietnamese dong each. So a great bargain.
Yeah, and that's for
great
both
coffee.
of them, and they're largest, so
Yeah.
that's an amazing value.
Let's see. Ooh, yeah, wow. It is strong, which is good because we like strong coffee, and it's pretty sweet with the condensed milk.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, they put a good amount of ice in here, so even if you let it kind of let the ice melt,
Yeah, let it sit for a little while.
you end up with still awesome coffee, and it's not cut down. The flavor's not cut down at all, which is great.
So we are loving this coffee at home. Every time Nick makes this coffee at home is great. So we were happy to have it here, and yeah, it's really good.
It's really good.
So we are at a restaurant called Bun Cha. This place is a bit gourmand recommended restaurant, and what they're mainly known for is the Bun Cha. It comes with this basically soup. The soup has charred meatballs that are pork, and also some other kind of like pork belly that's been charred and put into the soup. So what that does is that creates a kind of a smoky flavor, but the soup itself has a little bit of a sweetness to it, and then you add the pork meat flavor and the char. It is a great combination. Um, it is served with these cold noodles. So they're cold, so you'll just put them into your soup and have them. And also a lot of these greens, again, all these things that are just flavor on top of flavor on top of flavor. This is such a delicious meal, and we are so happy to have it. It is really, really awesome. And again, if you look at the broth, it has a nice deep color. And I just guess it's all of this coming together. This is really, really great.
Yeah, we are really excited to try this, and all the flavors they just go so well together. And then at the table as well, they have this little jar full of freshly cut garlic, and if there was smell-o-vision, you guys could, I mean, you can imagine, it's very, very strong. And then they have this little bowl of chilies as well. So you can kind of customize the flavor. All the broths that we've had so far in different restaurants have been great, and this is no exception.
The cafes in Hanoi do not disappoint. They are amazing. The coffee is delicious. We are currently at a cafe called Kong Cafe. There are multiple locations throughout the city. We happen to be in this area, so we decided to stop here. Excuse the noise because we are on the one of the higher floors having our coffee.
We're on the third floor of the coffee shop, but it's still, there's a lot of street noise going on.
Yeah.
This is one we've wanted to try, and we're excited to try our coffee.
So I got the salted cream coffee, which I'm really loving here.
Yeah.
And it's such a thick cream, if you can see it there. But then there's like the espresso coffee at the bottom, and it is so good. It's like sweet, but then a little bit salty from the cream. It is really, really good.
I got a coconut coffee. They're extremely good.
Yeah. Well, what's nice about the coconut coffee is it's like blended, right? Like blended with the coconut cream.
Yeah,
and it's really, really good.
Exactly. The coconut is blended, and they're both cold drinks. I think that's the best way to have these.
When you're in Hanoi, you gotta come and try their coffee. I mean, if you're not a coffee drinker, we feel for you, but wow, the coffee here is really, really
just
good.
do it anyway. They're like dessert. They're so good.
So good. And of course, the view, guys. It is incredible here. Like, there's so much activity. it's actually really nice to be up here and we're sitting and kind of relaxing, but there is so much chaos in front of us. It is incredible. We'll show you.
Yeah, it just goes on and happens, and nobody really bats an eye. They use their horns as like a form of communication. Nobody's upset. They just are making their way to wherever they gotta go.
There is cars, there are scooters, there are people, there are buses,
Bicycles, yeah.
bicycles, yes. Oh my gosh. And we are in front of the lake, so of course this is a busy area, but the lake is really beautiful to be here and kind of see the lake. Very, very nice spot. So don't miss out trying the different cafes and coming to one of these cafes that are like with cool views so that you can get a feel for everything that's happening. And really the prices, I think they were each like 50,000, right?
Yeah,
50,000,
50.
which
It was
is like $2.
It was 108,000 Vietnamese dong, so roughly $2 each for coffee.
So it's very, very affordable, and you can enjoy the view and kind of sit out here and take a look at everything that's going on.
Yeah. The place behind us, actually, this is our second time here.
They are known for their beef noodle salad,
Yeah.
and it is delicious. We can't wait to show you. And it looks like this. There are noodles in the bowl, and then there's this steak that they saute with some greens and this like fried onions, right? And at the bottom of it, there's a little bit of broth, not a lot. It's meant to be the salad. And we've noticed that a lot of the locals are having it with this, which is a steamed pork bun. Now this is the first time we try this.
That sauce.
Yeah, and there's a sauce you can dip this in, but it tastes really good. It's just like a little bit of pork in there. But this right here, this is the real winner. This is not our first time here. We absolutely love this place. The noodles are great. And then they have these little lines at the table. Kind of, I guess they're kumquats, but they definitely have a different taste and they're like citrusy but delicious. So you take this and you squeeze it on here and you mix it all up. Let me try the beef. The beef is really tender, just cooked perfectly. The noodles are just nice and soft with a little crunch of the fried onions. This is very, very delicious. And it's only 70,000 Vietnamese dong, which is just a little over $2 for each bowl.
The beef is freshly cooked. You place your order, and the noodles are quickly made, and the beef is just quickly made, and it's so delicious, man. The kumquats, like Karen mentioned, they're really interesting because we've had the kumquat tea here, and it has this like citrus floral flavor. They're very unique here. I've never tasted anything like them, and they just go so well with the light noodles, the fresh greens, and this just freshly cooked beef. There's like she said, there's the fried onions. There's little nuts in here, and I think there might even be little pieces of fried garlic. It's just so delicious and fresh and reasonably priced. We came back here again. This is our second time here, and it's so good. We had to mention it. So right now we're at 80 Plus Coffee Roastery, and they have a few locations sprinkled around here in Hanoi. And we just love this place. This is our third time now at 80 Plus, and they have extremely, extremely good coffee, and the cafes are beautiful as well.
Yes. So I got what they call, it's a whipped Americano. So
Right.
usually the Americanos that I always have are all just black coffee, which is fine. But this one, they whip it. And as you can see, like it's no longer that dark because of the way they whip it.
Yeah, and there's absolutely no sugar in that.
Right.
So That foam on the top is just from whipping
from
the
them
coffee,
whipping it.
which is really cool.
And then this is a cold coffee. So usually when I have an Americano, I have it hot, but this is a cold Americano. And I just love how like creamy that is.
And what's awesome about that, the way they whip that coffee, it takes a essentially black coffee and makes it feel light and airy,
Correct.
and
Correct.
it doesn't feel like you're drinking just pure black strong coffee.
Yeah.
So
I've had
really
this
awesome.
coffee here several times. Every time I come, this is what I have. You were more adventurous this time and decided to have a different coffee.
Yeah, I got something new. I got this is a butterscotch coffee. So it's butterscotch and cream, and I can see some like cocoa on the top that they have, shaved cocoa on the top. And there's also Earl Grey tea in here, and like I said, along with butterscotch flavoring. Oh yeah,
You got a little mustache. That's
that's
pretty thick.
yeah, that's so good. I got to get it all mixed in there, but the coffee is nice and strong. The flavor is good. It's sweet like a lot of the coffees here, but not overly sweet.
Right.
So, but it's really good, and we love this place.
And price wise, my Americano is only 50,000, so that's only
$2.
about $2.
And this specialty coffee with the Earl Grey tea, the butterscotch, the whipped cream on the top, the chocolate, shaved chocolate on the top, was 9,000 Vietnamese dong more, so 59,000.
59. So still
So
just over $2. Yeah.
So pretty amazing prices for a roastery, a specialty, fancy coffee shop. We feel.
Yeah. Great place.
All right, guys. So we're at a pretty cool spot. It's really right in the heart of Hanoi, and it's a shop that's Bib Gourmand recognized, and it specializes in chicken pho. We got the standard chicken breast pho. It's 50,000 Vietnamese dong for the regular order. All I put in the broth so far was just some lime or some citrus. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that's all I put in, and the broth should be amazing. Yeah, it's like comfort food, you know. It's like chicken noodle soup, essentially. Just really good.
Okay, guys. So of course, the broth is the winner in every fall. It's all about the broth. This broth is just so nice and clean and just your comfort, like Nick said, comfort chicken soup. Of course, the noodles are awesome, and we love all the cut up. I think it's scallions that they put in here. It just adds such a nice little freshness to the soup. At the table, they have red chilies that you can add for just a little bit more spice if you want. Some of that little spicy sauce, and these right here, which I love, are cut up um, garlic. So in this little, I guess, kind of like almost pickled, but when you add it to the hot soup, it really adds a great depth of flavor. This is amazing. Like I love the cut up chicken breast that's in here, just beautiful. And the soup is just awesome. And if you add just a little bit more of the spices, it just adds a little extra flavor. But you should always have it without anything first. Get the good taste of that soup, and then feel free to add some of the other stuff. But this is delicious for 50,000 Vietnamese dong, which is about $2. This is incredible. We're at a place called Shea Hammy, and the dessert is Shea, which is like coconut milk with some jellies, and fruit. And
There's actually like a little flan or a panna cotta that's in here as well.
right.
They bring a little bowl of ice out also, and you can put a little bit of ice in there to keep it cooler.
So as you can see, it's like shaved coconut. You got some of the jellies in here, and also like nice little,
Fresh
you know,
chunks of
fresh.
mango.
Exactly.
And there's that panna
The
cotta.
panna cotta's in the center here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh. And then they bring you some little bit of ice in case you want to cool it down. So you can add a little bit of ice and it cools it down. And it also, like, if it's too sweet, the ice will help as well.
It's really not an overly sweet dessert. We last time we came here, we shared it, and we were like fighting over the over the bowl.
Yeah, so that's why we each got our own this time.
This is a non-sharing situation this time.
They are 35,000 Vietnamese dong, which is just, I don't know, $1.50,
a little under $1.50
each. So this dessert is really delicious. We've had it before. This is our second time here, and we're really loving it.
Yeah, super good. Right around the corner from where we're staying, and it seems to be that we, on our way home, we kind of end up coming this way often, here. So it's conveniently located for us.
Definitely. Or inconvenient, I don't know. Right. So we are at the Note Coffee. We've seen this coffee shop featured before in other videos, and it is really neat. The coffee wasn't the best, and price-wise is about the same, about $2 per coffee, so not bad at all. But of course, you come up several floors and you get beautiful views of the lake with the life below and traffic and people. And that part, of course, is just so cool to have that experience, right? And yes, you see all the notes all over the walls, everywhere, the tables, the chairs, the lamps, all have these cute little notes that people leave behind. So that is just a nice little treat. So of course, we wanted to come here, have a little coffee, leave a nice little note. So that is really cool. Not the best coffee that we've had here. It was still good, but it's just nice to be here and, you know, leave a note behind.
So we came to this little Banh Mi place that's actually behind the theater where we need to go for the water puppet show. It's called Banh Mi, and so we ordered chicken and mushroom banh mi's with all the house veggies, and it smells delicious. It's gonna be delicious. The baguette is perfect. And on the table here, there's a sweet chili sauce and a hot sauce as well that we can add to it. But there's a mixture of sweet chili and hot sauce in here already. Yeah, that's good.
So we got the chicken and mushroom banh mi, but of course you got the pickled veggies in there, like carrot and cucumber, and it is just so delicious. It is hard for you guys to really see what's in there, but and you can see a little bit of that steam, and then the bun is just crispy. You can kind of see that, but also warm and soft. It is awesome. The sauce is really, really delicious as well. The kumquat mint tea.
And I like this cheese omelet.
So citrusy, not too sweet. The mint definitely comes through. This is really nice, and as you can tell, this is a homemade tea. Very, very good. Our sandwiches were only 30,000 Vietnamese dong. I'm not sure how much the mint is going to be, or the mint tea is going to be, but wow, guys, this is really, really good.
We came up to the Wan Kiem district by the lake area, and we wanted to come have a coffee. So it's a little bit of a warm day today, so we came to a place called the Hidden Gem Cafe. And we ordered coconut coffees, and it's like they come with a blended mixture of coffee, and it's served cold like this. It's got like toasted coconut flakes up on the top. So we have to mix it all together and see how it is. I'm sure it's going to be delicious.
Yeah. The coconut coffee is usually about this big. We've had them a little smaller,
Yeah.
but this is probably one of the biggest ones that we've had.
Yeah.
We love the blended coconut in there.
Yeah,
and then
that's
of course you can see where that coffee is. Really refreshing, of course, sweet. This one's, we'll have to mix it all up and have it, but oh man.
It's good.
The coconut in there, that's what I could taste right now because I haven't mixed it all in yet. But the coconut is so good. This is a beautiful cafe, hidden gem cafe. You wouldn't realize it's even there if you don't, when you're passing by, you wouldn't realize that it's there. But beautiful little place. I love the decorations. They have several floors, and then you have this outdoor area with tons of fans, and it's just kind of nice to be up here.
Yeah,
Nice music.
it's really cool. This was recommended by a friend, right?
Yeah.
This place is really cool. You come up to the top is the best way to go. There's still a little bit of road noise and everything, but there's some construction going on too. But
Sorry about the sound. Hopefully you can hear us okay.
It's a really cute place, and
yeah. And the coffees were only 60,000 Vietnamese dong each. So that comes out to maybe like what, $2 and change.
yeah, $2 and change.
So
Yeah,
not bad for this size.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so good.
This is really good.
Yeah. All the coffee drinks here they're like a treat. They're like a little indulgent dessert. They're really, really good.
So very refreshing drink. You get the coffee flavor, but the coconut really comes through. This is great. So we are at this restaurant that serves Banh Xeo. Banh Xeo is this crispy, almost like an omelet, filled with different things inside, and you order what you want inside. There's beef, there's chicken, there's egg, there's different things. There's a shrimp and pork that I got last time.
There's a tofu option.
Yeah, there's like a tofu vegetarian one. So I got the beef one, and Nick got the chicken one today. So they are huge pancakes, as you can see from the size of my face. They're pretty huge. They make them so that they're nice and crunchy. And they serve them with these rice paper, a whole basket of greens, and a little dipping sauce. Really cool. This restaurant has instructions on how to eat this for those that don't know. We're already pros because we've been here before. But yeah. So what you do is you grab a piece of rice paper, you set it up on your plate, you put your greens, and then you take a piece of your omelet. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at the inside of that. And you can tell how crunchy it is. So you set that on there as carefully as you can, and you roll it. So now you roll this rice paper.
Yeah, don't be afraid to get in there.
Yeah, just get in there, guys, with your hand.
Try to roll it as tight as you can.
And now, here we go. You have this, you dip it in the sauce. The sauce, of course, so flavorful. Vinegar base, maybe a little fish sauce in there. Really, really nice. The greens, the crunch, the beef in there, so delicious. Of course, I'm gonna experiment and add some of this hot sauce that they put at the table. You can definitely add a little bit more of this, but oh my gosh, it's just so nice. I love this. Again, just delicious, and the meat is warm in there too. This is really good.
So there we go, all rolled up, ready to go. It's so good. The rice paper kind of sticks to your teeth gets sticky when it gets wet, and then of course all the greens. I probably have stuff in my teeth. But man, it is so good. We really love this. This has been a treat, and we love trying all the different types of foods. You know, it's not just pho and banh mi that they're known for here in Vietnam. So we've been having an awesome time trying all the different foods that I'm not even sure if we'll be able to get at Vietnamese restaurants elsewhere in the world. This has been awesome.
If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to our channel for more of our travel adventures.
And slow travel with us.
Bye.
Bye.